Good morning. Welcome to Lesson 7 in Course in Miracles. I see only the past. This is a particularly difficult idea to believe at first, yet it is the rationale for all of the preceding ones. It is the reason why nothing that you see means anything. It is the reason why you have given everything you see all the meaning that it has for you. It is the reason why you do not understand anything you see. It is the reason why your thoughts do not mean anything and why they are like the things you see. It is the reason why you are never upset for the reason you think. It is the reason why you are upset because you see something that is not there. Old ideas about time are very difficult to change because everything you believe is rooted in time and depends on your not learning these new ideas about it. Yet that is precisely why you need new ideas about time. This first time idea is not really so strange as it may sound at first. Look at a cup, for example. Do you see a cup, or are you merely reviewing your past experiences of picking up a cup, being thirsty, drinking from the cup, feeling the rim of a cup against your lips, having breakfast, and so on? Are not your aesthetic reactions to the cup too based on past experiences? How else would you know whether or not this kind of cup will break if you drop it? What do you know about this cup except what you have learned in the past? You would have no idea what this cup is except for your past learning. Do you then really see it? Look about you. This is equally true of whatever you look at. Acknowledge this by applying the idea for today indiscriminately to whatever catches your eye. For example, I see only the past in this pencil. I see only the past in this shoe. I see only the past in this hand. I see only the past in that body. I see only the past in that face. Do not linger over any one thing in particular, but remember to omit nothing specifically. Glance briefly at each subject and then move on to the next. 3 or 4 practice periods, each to last a minute or so, will be enough. Every time I think of this lesson, I think about a Robin Williams presentation on Sesame Street. And Robin Williams was given a stick, and Elmo asked what it was for. And Robin Williams launched into, well, this could be, and a conductor's wand, it could be a sword, and he went off for several minutes about what the stick could be. And at the end of it, Elmo looked at him and said, but what am I supposed to do with this stick? Because it's just a stick. That is sort of what this lesson is teaching us, that we are seeing things in such a limited view because once we have defined it and defined its use, we are seeing only the past. We are seeing only from the vantage point of what we recognize and what we know. When people drive down the road of a town or a city after it has been leveled by a tornado or a storm of some sort, they don't recognize it. It all looks different because the town is of their memory. And so when you drive and it looks different and there's not the trees and the landmarks and the houses, it doesn't even look like the same place. We were seeing the past, and so we drive down the road and we recognize the past. And we don't see things in a new way. And it's interesting because I think that there are many things that we miss in our world because even as we are driving, we're seeing from the past, even if there are a few things that have changed. Similar to, my husband will sometimes grow a beard and shave it off or shave part of it off, and I become accustomed to him, and so I don't see that he has shaved. And so I'm still seeing him based on the past, and I'm not really seeing what's right in front of me sometimes. Okay, let's see what Tina Spalding channeled for Jesus for this lesson. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. It is important that you have made it to day 7. We want you to understand that even though you have only joined us for 7 days, your life as you know it has begun to shift a little bit. Some of you might already feel shifts and changes in your perceptions. Perhaps you feel a little more open, or maybe you think about an old resentment you wish to resolve. You may experience, as we have mentioned before, physical feelings in your body, such as tingling or pressure here and there. Do not be distressed by any of these symptoms. We want you to know that the mundaneness and the repetition in your life remain there because you don't change your mind. Your programs have been deeply implanted. Many, dare I say all, have never been questioned or brought to the surface and asked, "Are you good for me? Are you true? Are you bringing me what I want?" What has happened, even with this short 7-day period, is you've changed your thinking. You now question fundamental ideas about reality, and that brings about fundamental changes in your experience. It can even induce spiritual occurrences, such as visions or out of body experiences. If you encounter any of these and you feel fear, we want you to know that you are being shown your mind. Something in your mind does not like the idea of having a spiritual experience. Yet here you are studying spiritual material with a good teacher indeed. We want you to know when you study the lessons in A Course in Miracles, you change your future. You step out of time in that way. This lesson introduces the idea that the way you look at time can change, and future experiences differ from the past ones you have become so familiar with. When you are in a rut or feel stuck in an old pattern, that is how your beliefs manifest. You are seeing the result of a mind stuck in the past. That means you're not reassessing, reevaluating, and retraining the mind to come into alignment with what you hold to be true now. In doing A Course in Miracles, you align your mind with love and you let go of fear. When you do that diligently and daily, you will see a transformation of not only your physical body and the experiences it gives you, but of your entire world. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we are pleased you are with us here for day 7. Hang in there and know this year is one of great change on your planet. You will see some revelations that it is important that you prepare your mind for what is, not what was or what you think should be. This course will indeed help you stay out of the past and future and keep you in the present moment where you were designed to be. We will speak to you again soon. All right. We are in training and preparation for the many changes that are taking place on our planet. And we need to look at things differently if we are going to create a world that is different from what is happening now. And so as we learn how to let go of the past and the ineffective ways of dealing with the world, be open to allowing these lessons really to permeate into the essence of your being, rather than trying to be drilled into your head like the rote memorizations that we do in school. Let this permeate, let this blend with the energy that you are, and you will notice that even if you are doing these lessons going, "I don't get any of this," it will make a difference and you will find changes over time. Be patient. We are on week 1. You have a full year of these lessons, and then you can repeat the lessons and you will learn them on a completely new level. Have a spectacular day, a spectacular week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for sticking out week 1. Bye, guys.